Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. Oh, and boy do I have hypocrisy for you today. I mean, holy moly, is this just rich? The Democrats have come up with their new talking point, and of course they're targeting Elon Musk as public enemy #1 here. They're claiming that Donald Trump isn't actually president, but rather Elon Musk is. Donald Trump is just the vessel, supposedly. Yep, the left's got it. They've got the talking point they need to turn this disastrous year around, but you can sense the sarcasm in my voice. The people who elected a literal frickin' puppet, a vegetable who couldn't talk, couldn't move, couldn't engage in regular activity, the same people who elected that man to president as a total proxy or total vessel for elite establishment figures behind him, are now lobbing a similar accusation to the other side. Give me a frickin' break. You guys put Joe Biden in office, and now you're concerned that somebody else from the shadows might be running the government? An absolute insane level of hypocrisy. Let me show you guys exactly what they're trying to do, but most importantly, let's spike this ridiculous talking point directly into the ditch where it belongs. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, folks, so I'm sure you've seen the talking point, right? Elon Musk is the actual president.
And the ability to deliver health care that is affordable and accessible. And it will rise the costs of everyday items, whether that's childcare, to the groceries and the price you pay at the supermarket. And what for? Because Elon Musk, an unelected man, said, we're not doing this deal. And Donald Trump followed along.
And Congresswoman, you did mention Elon Musk and Donald Trump. Yesterday at 4:15 a.m., Elon Musk tweeted, this bill should not pass. We can show this to our viewers if we have the graphic available right there. 4:15 a.m. yesterday. Trump did not come out and say anything about all of this on social media until late yesterday afternoon, nearly 13 hours later. We can put that Truth Social post from Donald Trump up there if we can. I guess, what are your thoughts on all of this? I mean, what's the feeling among Democrats right now? Who's in charge? Is it Elon Musk? Is it Donald Trump? What's going on?
Well, for me personally, it appears that Elon Musk is trying to take the role as an unelected president. And in fact, that Donald Trump, it appears, is following his orders. To me, it's just irresponsible, but it says a lot about Donald Trump, and it says a lot about allowing a non-elected billionaire to run our government.
And I don't know who's going to win this shutdown, but I know who loses, and that's the American people. And we know who caused it. We had a deal. We negotiated a deal, and then Musk decided to change the deal. Do I call him President Musk?
Who's in charge? Is it Elon Musk? Nobody voted for Elon Musk, but seemingly he's taken over the Republican Party. Donald Trump is just the face. What a ridiculous piece of rhetoric. But once again, it's exactly what the Democrats do. They craft narratives instead of actually sticking into the facts. The conversation here should be revolving probably around one topic and topic alone. Is the spending bill that Mike Johnson and the Democrats are trying to push through good policy? Is it good governance? But instead what it seems like is a total tantrum, a total meltdown that Elon Musk is getting in the way. Who does this guy think he is? Holding us accountable and doing exactly what he promised while campaigning with Donald Trump. Who does this guy think he is, exposing our corruption and taxpayer slush funds? What a complete joke. Obviously, there's no merit behind the statement that Elon Musk is actually running the show, because mostly what he's doing is just acting as a private citizen on Twitter. Sure, he's got more influence and power than your average person, but all he's doing is engaging in the public discourse and conversation. And just because he highlighted some things that kind of made life a little bit difficult for the establishment politicians, we're now supposed to buy into this narrative that he's some sort of shadowy billionaire figure secretly running the government. You people are out of your minds. And again, I want to highlight that hypocrisy that we just had 4 years of a president who wasn't actually the president and was simply a puppet for the left-wing billionaire establishment. Give me a freaking break. I mean, the argument makes no sense. Then the other point that they're bringing up, who elected this guy? Elizabeth Warren Warren just tweeted this. The American people deserve to know whether an unofficial co-president is advancing policies that are good for the country or just good for his own bottom line. An unofficial co-president. What are these people even talking about? And the talking point that Elon Musk is unelected, honestly, I find a little bit rich. I mean, sure, he wasn't on the ballot, but he was part of the ticket. It was Team Unity, the Unity ticket. Everything you see on screen is what was presented to the voters. It feels like the opposite of what they're saying is what's actually true. Oh, Elon Musk wasn't elected? The voters didn't choose to send Elon Musk to Washington to speak on their behalf? No, of course not. No, that's literally exactly what they did. And what's funny is you have these representatives and these senators who represent one district or one state acting as if they know better, as if they know what the people want, but yet here they are demonizing the man that the American people, what is it, 76, 77 million Americans voted to send to Washington to do exactly what he's doing. It's so funny. You know, it just goes to show the ego of these Washington politicians. They believe that they have the right to stand in front of a mandate. The voters want efficient government spending. They want cuts. They want a reduction in spending. They want to start running a surplus rather than a deficit, so the country isn't tumbling into further and further crippling debt that of course their children are going to have to inherit. That's what they want, and they sent Elon Musk essentially as the proxy to do it. Part of the Trump campaign was the promise of Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy running the DOGE department, the Department of Government Efficiency. So that's objectively exactly what the voters wanted. But now here we go again with these Washington politicians who believe that they're above the voter. But obviously they know this. They know that Elon Musk isn't some billionaire shadow threat to American democracy. They know that what he's doing is simply highlighting their corruption, highlighting the useless pork that fills their spending bills on X. They know that's all that's really going on here. There's no overtake of government. And so they're reacting this way very simply because he's a threat to their power. He's a threat to the status quo. They've been able to essentially do what they want for decades without ever having to answer for any of it. There's been no transparency and no accountability in Washington, and they clearly want it to remain that way. And we know that this is the case because Washington politicians only engage in these big media fear-mongering propaganda campaigns when their power is at risk. And that's exactly what they're doing here with Elon Musk, pushing deranged, unhinged conspiracies. Like this one, for instance.
Who is in charge? Because I've been saying it for a while.
Yes, you have.
I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president. I do.
Well, you've been calling him vice president.
I've called him vice president. I called him president because I don't know what JD is doing. I hardly ever. I don't remember the last time we even talked about JD.
You're right. He's planning the presidency when they get rid of Trump.
So you think it's Musk? Musk Vance?
Possible.
Hey, you know who? Stay away from the stairways. Because, you know, people put the leg out to trip you going down the stairs. Watch.
Yep, the ladies at the View obviously taking it to the next level. It's not just that Elon Musk is acting as an unelected shadow co-president. No, there must be some conspiracy where Elon Musk and JD Vance are working together to get rid of Donald Trump. You can't make this stuff up. And I find it especially funny that now all of a sudden Donald Trump's the victim. Oh, he's just the old man who doesn't know what's going on in his administration. They're trying to treat him like Joe Biden after years of telling us that he's the world's most premier evil mastermind. Which one is it? Is he an expendable goofball who's currently being played and about to be removed by Elon Musk? Or is he the evil mastermind behind the scenes pulling all the strings? Seems like it changes every day. And that's how you know these people are full of it. If the narrative is constantly changing and blowing with the wind, well then that pretty much tells you there's no merit to the initial claim. Now is there? Anyways, that's pretty much what I got for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and possibly subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.